We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on third down. Fields. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So they're losing 5 yards on the play. They're going to be staring at a third and long here. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On first down, Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On 2nd and 10, Fields flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is third and long. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Bears are going to get a first. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The Bears are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off play action, Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Yooo. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape of what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals.
It is, bro.
Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Why you just why you run the side? You don't run on side.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You gonna be bothered with that. Oh, like that crazy.
To throw is Wilson.
What was that?
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
I'm saying, but you started my game, I ain't even have my playbook.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of pick 6.
And Brandon, your offenses tell us before a game to run it every series with a kick, right? Punt, PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, well, you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. To try again after the sack. Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. Finding room at midfield. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 43 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You ain't my coach, bro.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They run it again with Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turn it into a short gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, Williams. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and goal. Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now it's Wilson. And now here's another interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching, got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's too late now.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Penny. A tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's the option going left on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Baron Browning, the one who brought him down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Here's the option going right. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Fields going to keep it once more. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the gun on third down, Fields over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times it reverts.
DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A huge play there for Denver, 43 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. To throw again on second down. Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, 27 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Wilson going to throw for it. And now here's another interception. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes your onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
You can't get your registration without getting your insurance. So what they need to see is now this is the point I have. They let you register your car and you with somebody else's name on the insurance. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. They not, you gotta have your name on the DMV ain't looking at what name on the insurance is. They're only gonna see that the car is insured. But you got your registration, your name on it. However this thing goes, you don't need your name to be on that. I thought the name got to be your insurance. Now, your name, bro, I done dealt with this. You get insurance, bro. Your name not even on it. I didn't know what you saying. You can put me under your insurance. I can put Michael under my insurance. I can call my insurance right now and put Michael under my insurance. Yeah, you put it under insurance, but what I'm saying is that after I put my name, after I put Michael's name under my insurance, Michael can go to the DMV, show his insurance, show he got insurance on that car. They gonna give him his registration. They gonna tell him to get a registration. My car, right? My car registered in my name. My name on insurance, and yeah, so he good. But if you talk about registering your car, I think your name will have to be on there, bro. What's the hesitation to put your name on there? She can put they gotta put your job on there, and then they gotta push your job on there. I think your insurance gonna go up. I think my police not worried about even in the darkest moments, they close on that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade. This one night is still my breath. You gonna get the cheap ass insurance in there. Get it out of insurance. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I know is you got a little insurance, but you just get a motor. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I make the pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible. That's what I'm saying. To get your shit back. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I'm confused about. The only thing I'm confused about is well, I said I don't do that. I just call my helper. I just call my car insurance to see how much it is to add you on there.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops with the free job. I knew that the struggle would get it. That's why I wanted to get it. Treat it like a love. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lastly, the canvas and I painted over with. I'm betting on the
Again, if it ain't. That's right. Well, they want to spin it again. They want to tell you to get the fuck out of there. If you don't think the people on top of shit like that, it's crazy.
Try to sing my shit like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but
oh, you know what? I need to go there too because I need a temporary tag for my admission shit. So I can't roll over. I need to go there too.
I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did this happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if you getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like I'm mean to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing the cookies like hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They say don't mind apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career snowballing. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
Talking about the bad when you get old, bro. You know why though? We never worry about this time, bro. We never looking at the time. When you get older, you like, you know, it's like, hey, I gotta be over here this time, I gotta be over there this time.
It's another one.
It's all day, literally.
We got another one.
You know, a whole of 52 good dragons.
Who that?
You look like
Big baby slide through in that drop. Something about beans looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give it a spin. What her is, cause yes, she did it. She did it
I feel like that's the most important song today.
a few more tracks and
You up at 6 o'clock on your shit. By the time 1 o'clock done, you would have been done all your shit. That'd be like the end of your day right there. Not the end of your day, but the end of your day. Whatever.
Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro. Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they hit for. If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. This music don't work out. And all to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't trying to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shop it. Can't trust them cause they know me. Cause we worry about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know me. Quit the pop it.
Damn, it's the intro.